So the next element that we'll discuss here is our message element, which is another map element. The message element lets you send requests to third-party service providers like Gmail, Box, or Twilio. It can be used to configure both incoming and outgoing messages. And the message element also contains message actions that define the interface of inputs or outputs for calling against each service message. Before a service can be used in a message action, it needs to be added to the tenant and imported to the flow. That's what we just did with our Gmail service in the previous exercises. So now here for exercise 18, we're going to add a message element to our flow. This is going to allow us to increase the capabilities of our Salesforce Lead Manager app and make it capable of sending an email to a lead that we enter in our Salesforce account. So here we are back on our main canvas. First off, what we want to do here is we're going to have to delete a couple of outcomes, and we can see this in our exercise 18 on page 119. What we want to do here is click on the save outcome, and now that we see the green box, we're going to press the delete key, and here we can delete this outcome. And now we can actually just relocate our save lead element, bring it right over here just to keep things nice and neat and clean. And then we're going to bring a message element under our lead detail here, and then we can name this as email, and then click on the green plus new message action, and then from the drop down we're going to select the Gmail service, and then here we have two options, but we're just going to send a simple email. And now we see the send simple email, and we have the body, from, subject, and to. So we're going to select or create a new value for the body, and we're going to create a new value here. And for the body, we can pretty much leave the body string. We're just going to have to put some information in here for the default. So we're going to say your information has been added to your Salesforce account. And then we'll say thank you. Then we'll click on save, and then for from, we're going to click select or create a new value, create a new value, and we're going to send this from the Boomi Training Gmail account that we spoke about earlier. Just make sure that you enter things properly here. Then we'll click on save. Now for subject, we're going to select or create a new value. Here everything's pretty much going to be the same. We're just going to put in our Salesforce Lead Manager app for the subject. Click on save. And then finally, we're going to click select or create a new value. Don't click on create a new value. We want to do is actually select an existing value. So here we're going to type in email, and we're going to select the lead email and then apply the message action. And now we can see our email, our simple email setup, and our message action. Save the message. Then this is what our canvas should look like now, and the next steps will be adding some outcomes here.